The theme of the forum is an economic model under threat, yet you position it slightly different. How should people, whether it's governments or the private sector, view the incredible transformation currently underway?
The good news is that creative destruction is what generates more prosperity. Entrepreneurs, they innovate, they learn new ways of combining labor and capital, and that makes us all richer over time. But the great challenge that the speakers did a great job of addressing is, in the short run, that disruption has casualties. And we have to figure out what companies are losing, what workers are losing, what governments might be losing. So in the long run, we might all be better off. And matter of fact, I think we are going to be better off. But in the short run, there are some major challenges. And that's why this discussion was so helpful.
And just to follow up on kind of what people are losing, I think there was a question that maybe was open-ended in terms of how do we replace the healthcare provisions, the pension provisions, the training, education provisions that the current labor market is designed to provide that now in this transformation that seems to be going away. What do you see in terms of how the system is evolving and transitioning to that?
There's sort of a double-edged sword out there. We already knew that sort of modern welfare states were threatened by demographics, just aging populations, fewer taxpayers to finance all the benefits. But then, to the extent that Uberization of the economy makes it difficult to levy, very significant social insurance taxes and things like that, that could be another, sort of I said double-edged sword, maybe double whammy is the highly technical scientific term we'll use for that.
Great. And just the last question about the forum in general. This is a very kind of unique situation where you have both unabashed capitalists in a room with the political class or political leaders. Do you see value in that, in the dialogue that takes place, and what can come from that type of dialogue?
The reason I love coming to CIFA conferences is precisely because you have an eclectic group of people who are all well-meaning. I'll represent one side and be fiery and have fun debate, but I also know that the people I'm talking to who might disagree with me are equally concerned about making sure we have a good world. And to have that kind of discussion with people from the NGOs, with people from the business community, that makes the CIFA conference my favorite event of the year.